For the sake of Princess Fear and forever. She has begun exhibiting very strange behavior.
We are not growing cacti, Ginger Boss. We traded all of our potatoes for this.
Oh, come now, Mr. Lynn. Or should I call him Charles? Never mind.
Do you have any specialty meats for sale? So I tells him, I've got
I'm afraid I must press on with the urgent matter this letter pertains to. My name is...
Soon, it'll be home.
Yaat shikei do shidene ayo ani ishne nizhoni go ni wi litole holago hosodo yikanasko holago. Dearest Whitebird, I think of you often, your teachings and guidance. It all seems so distant now, after the cataclysm. You've taught me many things, and even now you teach me from the afterlife. I know not of the place you now call home, but in my mind I picture trees that reach as tall as the eye can see, rivers so clear it's as if you could pluck the fish from the water like the fruit from a tree. I imagine skies with such elegance that words cannot convey their beauty, and the eagles soar so high their wings stir the glitter of heaven. I can only hope that one day I will be worthy of such exquisite beauty when my time comes to an end. I come to you now in search of guidance once more. Our people have found a new home and they are looking to me for answers. Answers which I am not sure that I have to give. We lost so many in the cataclysm. Tell me, Whitebird, tell me I can lead our people toward the path of enlightenment. Tell me I can keep them safe.
Nata'ani, you are stronger than you realize. You've shown great courage, leading our people to these new lands. Search deep within your soul to find the spirit that is connected to everything around you. Feel the wind as it kisses the oak tree. Taste the sweetness of the fish from the rivers. And listen with your heart to the eagle's cry. Do this and you will find your strength. Your people will find your strength. And in that, you will ensure their safety.
Hello, Hooligans, and welcome home. Episode 20. Whoa, that got close. Episode 20, I don't know, 8, 29, something like that. So, guys, I am here in my lovely little world of Edry, and we are in the kingdom of Evergreen. And if you guys take a look around, you guys are seeing something new that we'll talk about in a minute, but I know you can already tell. And first of all, I want to say special thank you to Conniption Fit and Shean for that absolutely amazing intro. I'm gonna talk about it more with you guys, but I want to show you guys a little bit of what's going on around here. So let's go back into this view. So yes, you noticed that the leaves look a little bit different, and that is because of better nature resource. So this is a vanilla add-on, just makes like your natural stuff look a little bit better, so it's a little bit more of a just prettier thing, and I really just kind of wanted to add that to the home series and make things just look a little nicer in the nature section. I'm not a huge resource pack person, but I really like what they do with the better trees and stuff. So we are in Evergreen, like I said, and you guys got to hear a little bit of the first part of the story of Evergreen, and I am really excited about what's going to be happening with that. So that was written by Conniption Fit, who is one of my co-writers, and this is basically his kingdom. A lot of this stuff is being written by him, and then you guys also got to hear Chian playing the part of Whitebird, and so that was just astonishing. Like, I was not expecting it to be so, I guess, like, I want to say, like, I'm trying to find a good word for it. Like, I would say tender. You know, the story that they have that they're coming up with, because they're co-writing the actual, like, kingdom together. So Conniption Fit is writing the main story, and Chien is our Native American consultant. She's actually Native American, and that's the culture that we're building here. And, or based on the, you know, that's what we're basing the culture on. And so what you heard was him as the new shaman of the people of Evergreen, speaking to basically the spirit version of Chian's character, Whitebird. And so, just to let you guys know, Conniption's character is named, what is it, Natani, I think is the name of it. Let me double check here. Hold on. Natani. Yeah, I'm just saying it incorrectly, but I had it right. Natani is the name of his character, which actually does mean something in Navajo, I want to say, or Choctaw, which are both Indian languages. But it was just really tender, like what they're doing. Like, their voices fit it so well. It was just so well done. I was working on it a little bit last night, and how I work on those, like, intros is I basically have my script up, and I check the script. I kind of get a feel for what things are going to be, as far as the emotional side of it. And then what I'll do is I will try to find some music. And that music usually is what I listen to before anything. I put on the raw voice, which is there's no effects on it or anything when it comes in. It's just raw, somebody saying their lines, which sometimes ends up being just a little bit like crass in sometimes. That doesn't even make sense. But yeah, it comes out being a little bit crass sometimes. And so the music helps me kind of focus on what it's going to be. And then I start adding all the effects and everything else. And before I do any video. And when I was listening to what they were doing, I mean, I got goosebumps. It was amazing. They both did such a good job on that. But yeah, you guys got to hear that. So your story right now is you have Whitebird trying to basically just tell, you know, Natani that it's okay. Things are all right. And I'm really enjoying what they're doing. I think it's going to be one of the most powerful stories, like from, you know, the heart, I guess, in the entire series. It's going to be really good, and you guys should be really excited about what's going to come out of that actual story, because I certainly am. I very much am. So, I have been doing a little bit of building, as you guys can tell. And, oh, quick announcement, by the way. The story of Harvest. I wanted to make this announcement in a video. I've already made an announcement for it on the Discord and on Twitter. But the story of Harvest, we are actually not going to be going super dark with that story. I wanted to let you guys know we had a story going, but it's just a little too much for the home series, we really thought. So just to let you guys know, that is changing. We are still going to have an amazing story done by T4E Tim, and it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a really, really cool thing. We're already tossing around ideas with me and the co-writers, but just to let you guys know real quick. So back to the builds. So welcome to Evergreen. Oh my gosh, this is one of the most gorgeous places I have ever seen, like, in Minecraft. It's beautiful. You can come over here and see, like, there's this whole inner little pool here. We're gonna build some stuff around this piece right here is just begging for something to be built in it. I want to actually really incorporate this landscape in, but that's the whole point of Evergreen. I want the landscape to, like, mold the builds. And yes, there's a build down there. You guys are gonna see it. Calm down. But lots of greenery. The whole place is gonna just be like this. This is kind of a little bit of a show of what this place is going to be. I want tons of greenery, tons of life. It's gonna fit the story really well. It's going to fit the people really well. I am just really excited about this place. I think this place is going to be just absolutely beautiful. And I want to show you guys a little bit of the build style that we're going to be doing. So, ta-da! This is a small little house. And this is a little bit of a prototype of the style that we're going to be building in. So, I wanted to bring in a bit of that, like, wood elf feel, which is the type of builds that we're going to be doing. Now, I'm still working on some things with this. I don't know, I feel like it's missing a color, maybe, especially, like, up in this area, like maybe doing this in stone of some kind, but I really like the contrast of that. And, or maybe adding something onto the top. Onto the top right now, there's just a lot of greenery that's built around this place. And I may do something on top of this to make it a little bit more green. And I may actually pull a bit of this mountain, or this hill above it. So, for those of you who were not at the live stream, this is the color palette of Evergreen. So this is going to be the colors we're building in. I had help from the entire chat of everybody in the after premiere, like, thing that was going on, and live stream that was going on Sunday. So that is the color palette we're going to be using. And what we're going to be doing is we are going to be very much building in a natural way. Now, I really enjoy these curves. I think, like, a lot of these curves are going to be all over the place. There's curves that come up right here. There's curves down, like, that snake around there. They come up. There's curves in the front here. I really, really, really like it. And I think I'm even, like, going to start doing some, like, in this general area. There's a house in Sanctuary. Yeah, see, that just, like, adds something to it. There's a house in Sanctuary, and it belongs to Diedrich Hammertongue. Diedrich Hammertongue is the blacksmith who created the Sword of the Gods in the lore. So the sword that actually houses the god's power that King Blaze holds right now, that was actually created by him. And he originally is from Evergreen, and he became a blacksmith, left this place, moved to Sanctuary. The house there was originally designed with this kind of weird roof, like, where there were just, like, little pieces of the actual wall sticking out of it and stuff, but it was really enjoyable. I thought it was a really, really cool little place. And I think I'm going to go with a little bit of that style here, where things are kind of not asymmetrical. Like, this is a very symmetrical build, actually, but I would really like it to be to have a lot of curvature. And I think that's going to be important. And I want to utilize that with the rest of the building as well. I plan on taking out a lot of these trees, which I know is funny because we're in this like Native American inspired place that is, you know, the culture is very earth minded and whatnot. But I want to do a lot more custom tree work than I've done in the past. I have like 1 or 2 custom trees in the series, and they haven't been like the most fantastic things. I'm not the best like custom tree guy. It's something I just haven't really built a lot into, but like this is like a little custom tree like right here in the front, and this is not very much. It's not anything special. I was just kind of placing down some bushes, see what happens, and yeah, I don't know. I'm still working on it. I like it. Maybe just moving it right there, because that kind of looks nice, but it looks a little off-centered. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. See, there we go. I got a little tree going. That's not terrible. But yeah, no, I'm not a big custom tree guy as far as building ability, but I would really, really like to get into that. And this place is just begging for it. It's so good. And one of the things you guys saw is in the intro is the entryway. So this is going to be, I think Sanctuary is off that way. This is going to be where our road comes in. So it's just kind of out here, like you see, you know, you're going across this like hill area, and then as you come over here, this is all going to be kind of knocked out. I'm going to build some kind of a, you know, just raised area to get up here, but like passing through here, even this area is just beautiful. I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna green this place up and just make it really, really pretty. And I think I'm even gonna leave this waterfall, like you can walk around it maybe, and then you come through here, and then we're gonna build a way, like a slope up here, because like this just view right here, just boom, like that is so pretty. It's like entering Rivendell in Tolkien. Like, you know, there's this, you're just coming through and then suddenly you're in this gorgeous valley of trees and greenery and, you know, beautiful builds everywhere, and that's what I really want to capture with this. And I love having multiple biomes. I really want to work this in somehow. This is the prettiest area, I want to say. Like over here, these these hills and these little lagoons and stuff like that, I really like that. But I want to incorporate this over here in somehow. And what I think I want to do with it is, I think I want to do kind of the shaman temple type deal over here. I think I want the city to be here, and then I want the shaman stuff to be over here in the tall trees. And I want it to be really natural, but I'm also doing buildings here. So remember, we're going off the Native American culture, but the build style is going to be a little bit more wood elf, a little bit more elven curvature, and just these really pretty things. And so I think that's what I want to do. I want to utilize all this beautiful, like, just landscaping going up, but then really concentrate an area over there as well. And I'm thinking about doing some stone obelisk circles, like some really big ones, where maybe Natani goes and talks to Whitebird. That may be like the area he goes to. So we'll have to see. There's a lot to go through and there's a lot to do, and I'm really excited about what's going to be happening. I am also being joined right now. If you guys see, Tim is actually online. This is on a server now. It doesn't mean I'm like actually like hardcore starting a building server or anything like that. Although he is over in Harvest working on some crop fields, so he's gonna help out like where he can. He offered to do that, and that was really, really, really nice of him, because there's a lot of just menial, like, just get in and actually do a bunch of work tasks that are being done, which is really nice, and it keeps me able to just kind of come in here and actually build a bit. So I do appreciate it. So Tim is super, super amazing. But yeah, that's what's going on in Evergreen, guys. And I will tell you, oh my gosh, look how cool those are. I wonder what Scorn looks like with this. But I will tell you guys to look forward to what Conniption and Chian have in store for this. I think it's going to be absolutely incredible. I think it's going to be one of the best stories that we have going on right now. There's a lot of really cool stories going on, but they're doing something that is going to be incredibly emotional, I think. I think it's going to be incredibly personal and incredibly emotional and just a really amazing journey. And that's what I'm hoping on out of Evergreen, is to just have an amazing journey. And I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I am no longer the head, person writing that story. And I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. And guys, I think that's going to do it for right now. I've got tons of work to do here. And making this place look green and pretty, and working on trying to not suck at trees. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have another story from Home coming out. It should be out on probably Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm going to try to keep those in the midweek area. If you guys haven't checked out the last one, go check it out. It is done by Winged Champ, who is now actually our official Stories from Home project lead. So she will basically be the person that, if you have an idea for Stories from Home, which are those little short stories that just kind of are the normal everyday people of the world, make sure you guys get in touch with her. She will be linked down below in the description, so you guys can send stuff to her. She is who checks over everything before I even receive it. This is mainly because I have so many other stories that I'm working on that checking every single Stories from Home for, if it's going to fit into the world, just gets very hard to do. So she is the project lead on that, so she's the first person you have to go through. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. And very quick big announcement. We have actually added Miss Foxy Monoxide as a co-writer, just to let you guys know that. That was decided after the live stream that you guys saw, so she has now joined us as a co-writer. We are really happy to have her with us, happy to have another perspective, and she is going to be helping out with Scorn. She is who plays the Red Witch, Celine Adrillian, and is the Queen of Scorn, so she is going to be helping us with that story. Those are going to be really cool. And I will say those because there are multiple stories that are going to be going on there each episode, and it's going to be really, really fun. So me and Sunfire and Foxy are going to be working on those together. So guys, that's all the announcements I have to make. So Harvest story change. Foxy has joined us. Winged Champ is now our project lead for the Stories from Home. And Evergreen's getting built. And it's pretty. And I love it. Alright? So guys, thank you so much for watching. Oh my gosh, that mountain. And if you guys enjoyed this, please hit the like button. Check out the rest of the people down below and the people that you saw in the intro as well. And we'll see you again, in the world of Edry. Alright? I'll see you later. Bye-bye.